Hi, my name is Jamera, and I am a Gary, Indiana resident. And I just wanted to come on here and talk to other Northwest Indiana residents and say that being more angry at Gary, Indiana for receiving aid at a time like this than NIPSCO and the government and government officials is stupid, and it does nothing for us. I think that if you are upset that Gary is receiving aid, then you should also be, as a Northwest Indiana resident, going on social media and shedding light on your situation and letting people know what is going on and calling for that aid as well. Because yes, Gary is not the only place in Northwest Indiana who has been without power for 11 days. There are other places in Northwest Indiana who are also struggling and suffering the same way that we are. But we as people, as Northwest Indiana residents, being more mad at each other and trying to argue with each other instead of holding these corporations accountable for fucking us over like this is stupid and is dumb. Classism, why are we resorting to classism at a time like this when we all have no power? That makes no sense, and it's very stupid, and I feel that we can do better as people. I understand that a lot of us have grown up under this capitalist country and with these classist views all of our lives, but I'm begging you guys to put that shit aside right now so that we can fight a bigger evil. There is so much going on in Indiana and so much being done to Indiana to fuck over us as residents. We have no time to be mad at each other. We have no time to be mad at each other at all. It does nothing for us. This is exactly why they're continuing to fuck us over. And the snark and the anger and these comments where people are talking about the situation going on in Gary, it's dumb. It's stupid. I'm encouraging you as Northwest Indiana residents to get on social media and talk about it, because that's all that happened with Gary. People in Gary talked about the situation and called for aid, and so aid is going there. Get on social media and call for aid, please. As a Northwest Indiana resident, I'm gonna make sure that I at least shed light on what's going on, but I'm not there. So that's all I can do is literally say that other places in Northwest Indiana are going through it. If you are a Northwest Indiana resident who is not in Gary, who has no power, please get on social media and talk about it and let people know what's going on. That is one of the biggest things that you can do so that you can get that aid. Our anger at each other is not doing anything, and it's so stupid. We have no time to be classist with each other. We have no time to be classist with each other. Now when there's 140 data centers in Indiana, now when there's all these flock cameras showing up and they're surveillancing us, and they sold our state for like $15 billion or 15 million. I don't want to misspeak and spread misinformation, but they definitely sold our state. There's information on it. Look it up. We have no time to be classist with each other and let racism cloud our minds and our judgment. Seriously. We need to get it together, honestly. This makes no sense. We all have no power. We're all struggling. Why are we angry at each other? NIPSCO should be held accountable. Indiana should be held accountable. NIPSCO obviously cannot uphold all this power that they're trying to hold over us. And that should be what we're focused on. Not the fact that a poorer city got aid before you did. But anyway, for Northwest Indiana, I have high hopes for us. I really hope that this power is restored and that everything can at least go back to a little bit of a norm that it was before these 7 tornadoes hit us. And yes, please shed light and talk about what's going on. Please.